Athenia Mason Supply is New Jersey's #1 source for masonry supplies. We're the wholesale one-stop location with a comprehensive selection of cultured stones, bricks, blocks, concrete, cement, sand, and the accessories that make it all come together. Whether you're a masonry contractor or doing the work yourself, skip the big box stores and go right to the specialist at Athenia Mason Supply. We have everything you need to enhance the appearance of your home while providing lasting beauty and value. Stone or concrete pavers can define an exterior space while offering an old-world elegance. A fireplace or brick barbecue can be the central focus of a living room or outdoor living space. Inside or out, nothing adds timeless beauty to a home than the look of cultured stone or brick veneer. Athenia Mason Supply is where your improvement plans should start. Visit our website for ideas or just stop by. Deliveries are available to all of New York and New Jersey, including the islands.
Well, Mike, here we are, man. There's not a lot of games left. Another season that just seems to have flown by.
Yeah, man. This one's good. Good season this year.
Well, the weather was good. No rain out.
Great.
No snow out.
No snow out.
No freeze outs. Nothing.
Nothing. Not yet.
Look at that. You left your glasses up there in the front of the desk, so they're going to have to look at them.
Yeah.
But again, like we were saying, we're really getting down to the nitty-gritty right now.
Yes, we are.
We have the Turkey Bowl coming up a week from this Sunday.
Right.
But this Sunday we have some semifinal action and some quarterfinal action for all three divisions. So let's start by looking at last Sunday's games and
all right.
Some surprises. I guess you would call them surprises.
Some. One.
Well, one surprise I picked,
three,
but maybe more.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's start at the top. The Allegri Giants over the Bulldogs, and we
over
had
the
said,
Bankers.
I'm sorry. And we had said that the Bankers were not long for the playoffs.
No, they took care of them pretty handily.
Well, the All-Stars handling the NWO.
Not surprising.
Here's the shocker.
Huge shocker.
Trojans 26, Bulldogs 7.
Yeah, I would love to know what happened in that game.
You know, and it's funny because we had said during the course of the year that the lack of quarterbacking or the lack of passing on the Bulldogs could get them in trouble somewhere along the line.
And there it was. For all we know.
Well, you know, you're down any amount of points, more than 2 scores, you got to throw the ball and get back into it.
And 26-7 though. I mean, who saw that coming?
I mean, really,
seriously,
the Trojans really, we must have pissed them off or something.
Guess so. Well, it's about time.
Abandoned ship. Now all of a sudden there's life preservers in the water.
Yeah.
But they drew a tough game next week, this week, and we'll talk about that. Canes easily over the Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad winning the playing game over the Lions, but then they had to run into the Canes.
Canes, the Outlaws over the Sons of Anarchy, not a big deal. Goons maybe had a little tougher time with the Outlaws than we thought they would.
Yeah, but hey, they still come out with the win. That's the most important thing at this time. You know?
And the Hawkeyes and the Hawkeyes being the Hawkeyes. Taking a game. Now, you know, I don't want to take anything away from the Wolfgang.
No.
Because they played hard. But the Hawkeyes had so many chances in this game to break it open and didn't.
But you know what? You got to give credit to the Wolfgang. They hung in there. This is going to be a good team. This is a young team. I heard them talking after the game, and they were exactly right. They pretty much said what I was thinking. This is a young team on the rise right now. They hung twice with the Hawkeyes. The last time they played them, they went into triple overtime, and they're hanging. And Hawkeyes is, we consider them one of the top teams in whether it's whichever flag division it is. They're always up there in the top 4, top 5. And the Wolfgang twice this year hung in there with them. You know, really, it was that one turnover that was the score.
The pick six.
Right, yeah, that pick six
to
start the second half. Otherwise, Wolfgang shut them down just as much as the Hawkeyes shut the Wolfgang down. It was just that one play, and that's what it came down to, the one play.
So good play by Will to read it and go get it.
If the Wolfgang can keep this team together, again, young guys, if they can keep this squad together, watch out.
They might be something.
They may be. I think they're on the rise. Their quarterback is playing much, much better. I think they won 4 out of the last 5 since he took over. He was the old quarterback. They tried to make a change. He came back. won 4 out of 5, and again, hung there. Triple overtime, and now only a touchdown.
So Wolfgang, get ready. If you guys are in the spring, here's your bandwagon jumper right here.
I call it like I see it. I'm just saying, they look good. You saw them. I think they look pretty good. I don't think it was deficiency on the Hawkeyes. I think the Wolfgang played up to their level, man. Good game. Good game, Wolfgang.
Yeah, they did play well.
I know they'd rather me be saying it was a horrible game, but the Wolfgang won. But hey, man,
kudos. They played well.
Especially, this is usually a team always on the bottom. They've been on the bottom, a couple years. So
they won 4 regular season games this year. They did okay.
So here we go. Maybe spring, bring it back, baby.
Savages Warriors. Once again, the Warriors lose another one-score game.
My goodness.
And DJ, I told you I ran into him in a game, and he said it right on. He says we're in every game. We don't get blown out by anybody, and he's right. They don't get blown out. They just can't figure out a way to win.
They can't. I don't know why. We've talked about this how many times this year?
Too many.
I don't know. Yeah. So we're done with it. I mean, come on, Warriors. Come back in the spring and let's do something here.
All right. We mentioned that Suicide Squad had won the playing game. The 18 over my Wildcats.
Yeah. This was
closer than it looked.
Yeah. No, I think this was a little bit of a surprise, even though I did pick the 18 to win.
I thought the Wildcat defense would do a better job.
Yeah, but this is what the 18 does, it seems, in the last couple seasons. They get hot towards the end. We'll see if they stall in that second round of the playoffs like they have been, but we'll see.
Well, the militia, no problem with the replacements.
No.
That went pretty much the way it should.
Here's another big one.
Yeah, I mean, the Mean Machine wins by a score over the Panthers, knocks them out.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Mean Machine, everybody was saying, who is the Mean Machine? Now they're saying, who does the Mean Machine think they are?
Yeah, right?
You know,
they think they knocked off number 2 or number 3 right there.
Well, it was tied for 2. It was a tiebreaker that got them into 3rd, I think.
Right.
But they put up 24 on the Panthers.
Yeah, they were, 6th? So they were like the second bottom team, and they came back up.
And that's nice to see a bottom-seeded team.
It is.
That's what you play for.
And that's why we got the playoffs. That's right, baby.
Why we play them.
That's
All-Stars, a little bit of a surprise here. 33-30. Not that they won, but the Bears giving up 33 points.
Yeah.
Santana must have been on his game.
Like I said, the last couple of weeks, they've looked like, here we go.
They're gearing up.
They're dialed in. They're ready to do this. This is their time.
Well, Cobra's over the Lantern by 6. Close game. Game I'm a little surprised that the Lantern didn't win this game. I thought they had enough offense, and I thought they were a better defensive team. But the Cobras, they got it done.
Yeah. Most of the scoring in this game, I think, was just done in the first half. I think second half. I think it was a stalemate in the second half, if I recall. But it was. That good win by the Cobras, man. I really thought Orange Lantern was on their game this year, but I don't know. They had a couple big losses that stuck around, I guess.
Yeah. So. Well, people really don't look at them as a quarterback's got a big arm.
Right.
But nobody really looks at them as a superior defensive team. They give up some points.
They do.
But they did a good job defensively.
Yeah.
And knocked out the Lantern. Here's the number 1 that went down.
Yeah, this was a big one. Number 1 out.
Dozers Lightning. Now that score says 34-20, but the Dozers' last touchdown was on basically the last play of the game.
Right.
But the Lightning in number 1
looked really, really good.
I'm telling you, Sparks is a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He really engineered this game throughout. The Dozers always looked like they were in control.
Yes. Well, it helped. They did. They dominated this game. They got it from the special teams. You got a kick return.
Yep.
After a score. Lightning really only scored on a couple deep bombs. That one lucky tip up.
One of them was a tip pass.
So this could have gone much differently, Lightning.
But the Dozers really played a good game.
Dozers played a great game.
I'll tell you, Sparks makes a big difference. He makes a big difference.
Yes, he does.
And our final game, Sam's Taxi Blazers over the New Breed by 7. I knew the New Breed would play them tough.
Oh, yeah. New Breed played everybody tough.
They had beaten the Blazers earlier in the season.
Yes. Did they?
I believe they did. But they played, I think they did.
Okay.
Don't forget, Blazers lost 2 games this year.
Okay.
So they might have been one that beat them.
Maybe.
but we'll look in the archives.
Yeah, we're archived.
But again, the Blazers move on, and now they have themselves. Well, let's go over the schedule, but before we do that, let's go have a steak sandwich, all right?
Yeah, man.
Steve Sizzlers, here we go.
As restaurants come and go, it is rare to find an establishment like Steve's Sizzling Steaks. Steve's has focused on excellent food, comfortable ambiance, and a friendly staff. Times sure have changed since Steve's first opened their doors, but what hasn't changed is the family atmosphere that makes Steve's so special. Open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Located at 620 Route 17 South in Carlstadt, New Jersey, or call 201-438-9677 for your reservation.
So, Mike, let's take a look at this week's semifinals and quarterfinal games and see what we can come up with. So let's start off at Hackensack Turf Field. All-Stars Dozers, probably the game of the week.
Maybe, yeah, that could be. Definitely.
Not to take anything away from anybody else.
No, this is a Week 5 rematch. And All-Stars handled the Dozers pretty well. I think that was like their last run. Remember how we've always said those first few games was boom, boom, boom. I remember I was at the other field at Secaucus when this went down. I talked to some of the Dozers after, and they were just like, oh, it was rough.
But Sparks is now back.
Yeah, now he's back. So this could be. I mean, that was a 28-7 game. 3 touchdowns. Can Sparks make that up? Because you got the All-Stars defense is pretty good.
Their defense, they got a good team all around, defensively, offensively. It's just now the Sparks bring enough to the table to upset the
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and this team is looking good, man. They are looking smooth.
No, it looks like they want to get back on track.
Yeah.
They had their string of titles broken in the last in the spring season.
One hiccup. And think about the All-Stars. Their front line, when I was watching their game, they got Luigi and Bobby Lane. Those are their...
Bobby Lane's back now.
So... that's good blocking. They got some beef on the line to block, and both these guys can
go out and catch a ball
and get down the field. So that's
and we've got the remolded Luigi out there.
Yeah. So I'm taking the All-Stars in this game. I think it will be even a bigger margin than this one. I think the All-Stars are ready to say that was just a fluke last year. Well,
I can't pick against them. I mean, again, they got beat in the final last year.
Yeah.
This is a semifinal game. Dozers are going to have to play. They're actually going to have to play better than they did against the Lightning.
I don't know if they can. All-Stars much better defense than the Lightning. Much better defense. We're talking, as a team, almost 10 points a game swing between the defenses. So I think Dozers, their run is over.
So we're saying the All-Stars will be in a championship game 2 weeks from this Sunday, and they don't leave the field after this game because they have to stay on and play the Savages, who took, as we said earlier, took care of the Warriors.
Yeah.
So we have Hollywood on the Harley.
Yeah.
In another big game, another semifinal game.
And they already beat the All-Stars once this year.
They did.
Back in Week 5, 2017. Close game. I don't know.
Well, they have that in their head that they can beat them.
They do.
So I mean,
and now it's not going to be though in the All-Stars head. All-Stars are looking good both on flag 8 and on 6 on 6.
I think the All-Stars have the ability to just turn off everything, focus on the game that's in front of them.
Yeah.
They got to win this game. We don't care what happened in Week 5. We got to win this game.
Right.
So and that's the Tatano mentality, and he passes that down.
Yeah.
To his team, and they listen.
They
carefully.
do. Yeah, they do.
Last game on the Hackensack Turf Field, we'll have the Goons and the Diablos.
Yep.
And it's 11:30, so the Goons should have everybody there.
Have everybody there on time.
But their task is great this particular Sunday. I can't go against the Diablos, defending champs.
Me neither. We got this first matchup on film in the archives there. You go to the video section, you can watch it. Week 3, Diablos, I remember this game. Diablos beat them, and they showed up with nobody. They had, I think, just the minimum to start this game, and they were late. And they won it. And they had like 2 or 3 safeties in this game. and they really
Put the
you know,
pressure on.
Yeah, they put it on. It was, they were laughing. Goons were screaming at each other. It was one of those games, just they put it to them. And again, you can go back and watch it.
Yeah, you can. Every game we've ever filmed is available.
Yeah.
You gotta like it.
Gotta like it.
Please. Right across the way at 10 o'clock, the Banana Slugs and the Mean Machine
Who that?
in one semifinal game.
Yep.
And earlier this season, the Slugs got all they wanted out of the Mean Machine.
Yes, they did.
Beat them by an extra point.
Yeah, that's it.
And that was the
7-6.
difference in the game. So I don't know if Luigi maybe was not there that week.
And that was late. That was late in the year. That was week 7. I mean, so that was late. That's still fresh. They, maybe Mean Machine remembers some of that. The plays, how everything went down. So hey, this maybe
they got the bugaboo. Maybe they're the bugaboo team for the for the Slugs.
Maybe
they're the bugaboo.
But I'm still going with the Slugs. You're not allowed to pick.
I can't pick this game,
or you're in the bedroom.
Well, I'm doing this game, so it would be unethical for me to pick the game.
All right. And Luigi doesn't want you to.
Oh, forget it, Luigi. This is why I'm not picking it. If I say a team, first flag that comes out,
come on, Joe.
But not. And they're not that way. So Luigi's going to have a busy day.
Yes, he is.
Because he's going from the 8:30 game on the turf field to the touch game, hopefully getting his team a spot in the finals.
Again.
Let's get in the car and go over to Brookdale, over in Bloomfield.
All right.
And we have the other surprise team for me, the A team.
Yeah.
In a semifinal with the Militia.
Yeah, it's a surprise team. Like we said earlier, it's not a surprise. They get hot at the end. A team always gets hot at the end. Beats somebody, does a little upset, gets into that semifinal, and then falls apart.
Well, let's see what happened. The Militia, they were kind of up and down. It was 6-2. We keep forgetting.
Yeah.
They were 6-2, and we're talking about them like, well, they were.
Yeah,
up
like
and
this
down.
is a 5th seed coming in.
The
dark horse.
This was a 2 seed.
Yeah.
This was a 2 seed.
Yeah.
So they got to be feeling like they should win this game.
They got to be. And this is a good team. Militia is a good team. Best offense in the touch division this year, 3rd in defense. I mean, that's a good team. That's how.
So you're going with the A team.
I am going to go with the A team.
Well, I got to go.
I am going to go with the A team. They got to push through one of these years. They got to take that step.
You got an extra game on me because I disqualified myself from the Slugs.
Yeah, that's all right. Slugs,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And Tebow, I hear, is going to be picking against us or with us.
Oh, he is. That's right. He couldn't make it this week.
We're actually filming while it's still daylight out.
Yeah.
Well, it's strange, is it?
It is strange.
Canes and Trojans. Well, the Trojans showed up.
Wow.
And really tattooed the Bulldogs.
Yeah. They did.
34.
That's
a lot of points. Bulldogs haven't given up that many points in a long time.
Something may have happened. Again, if something happens at games, guys, you can email it. Let us know at the ACFLfilms@gmail. Got your also the logos. I got yours, Earl. Thank you very much for sending to me. I'm going to put up
Earl
a new
sent
little
the logo for
Yeah, because I'm going to put up a new little intro for all the games. So
very
I
cool.
like the logos.
Very cool.
If I didn't get one,
The Earl of Biddy, as we come to his game against the Trojans. Now,
there we go.
Here we go. Good lead-in, segue, whatever the word is. Trojans come down with a small army again. They come down with their 20 or 25 guys.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to the saying, in numbers there is strength?
No, I don't think so. Not against the Canes. I've seen these guys show up where Wally's playing defense now because they don't have enough guys because they have one sub. So they're showing up and they still went undefeated this year. So Canes, they could sit there with take just their 8 guys they want, let them play.
I did the Canes Warrior season finale.
Okay.
And they were like surgeons, the Canes.
Yeah. Canes
Again,
another team. They're
like I said, we call it Titano the Cerebral Assassin, but Wally can read a field too.
Yes, he can.
He'll audible, he'll do things. I don't know if the Trojans are that sophisticated.
No.
Don't know.
I think experience is going to play a big part of this game.
Oh yeah, I agree there.
These are the old timers here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was that word you used?
That's right, old timers.
Hey, we did it again, guys. He called you old again.
They are, but this is a good one. This is experience. This has been in the trenches because this team will beat you up. Canes will beat you up. They're not the finesse team like we talk about. All-Star.
No, you know what? And we said
Canes get in there and they let you know that they won.
We said it against the Hawkeyes.
Yeah.
Their receivers probably block like linemen.
Oh yeah. big guys.
They're really, really big. They can catch the ball. Their O-line,
Yeah.
good. Pun's been there for like 100 years.
Something like that.
You know, Brad doesn't get credit enough for his blocking ability. You know, and
Because they do that. That's a team. You know, you can see the teams. There's the teams that have those all-stars that are you know, the high power, and we single them out. And then there's like the Canes, the Diablos, the all-stars. These guys are teams. They play as one.
And I heard Earl wants to put a patent on a stiff arm.
I think he can get it.
You know, but again, I have to go Canes here.
Yeah, they beat up on them. I mean, it was week 1, so who know? You know, everybody's feeling each other out. But Canes still won 21-13 in week 1. So again, another rematch.
The Trojans, you know, they're going to have to play off the planet.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. They're going to start the season, and one of their seasons is going to end against the same teams this year. So.
And we wrap it up at Watson Park, Mike. Cobras and the Taxi Blazers. Now listen, this is what I'm going to say about the Taxi Blazers. If they don't win this game, and I'm not saying that the Cobras are going to lay down for them.
Right. Oh, no.
If the Taxi Blazers don't win this game, Robbie, it's going to be the silence of the yams. You will not be able to say a word. You know you're going to get it from a lot of people in the league about how here you are again. You're in a conference final.
Oh, it's already started.
It's already started.
Yeah, it's already started.
But Robbie, you got to win this game, man.
This is a big game.
You have to win this game.
Would you call this, like, for at least the Blazers, like almost a legacy game? This is what could define them. You know what I mean? If they fall again.
The toughest part, about having that kind of monkey on your back is getting them off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once it's off.
Once you get the monkey off your back, then things seem to fall into place.
Yeah.
But they're having a hell of a time with this monkey. They just can't seem to just cross that line.
No, they can't.
And get into a final.
This is a good team. This was statistically the best team in the 6-on-6. Best offense, best defense. There should be no reason they shouldn't go out and take care of the Cobras.
Your quarterback better come through.
He will. Jason, hey.
He's got to grow some hair in the right places for this game. I'm not gonna say any more than that.
All right.
And talk about a put-up game.
Yeah.
Our last one, the Giants and the Hawkeyes. Bub, same thing with you. This is it. Forget the regular season. You had a slump. You did this. I know you guys are coming down with a militia to play in this game. You're coming down with a lot of guys. The Hawkeyes don't back down. They got a big front themselves. They don't back down. They got a good quarterback. They got a good running back. As a matter of fact, I would say these teams almost kind of mirror each other in what they do best.
Yeah.
They're big. They bring pressure. They have running backs that could move the ball.
Good quarterbacks.
This is good quarterbacks. Now Peter Allegri gets a little notice, because he's been around a while. But I'll tell you, Tony's still
good quarterback.
Good quarterback, doesn't get really talked about enough, and that's kind of what we should talk about him a little bit more.
Yeah.
So as a shout out for Tony. Good luck, Tony. But Peter Allegri is turned into a good friend of him and his father. Was over his house for a barbecue.
Right.
I pissed in his pool, and that's really the sign of friendship. No, I'm only kidding. I never went in his pool. But anyway, it's going to be a good one.
This is, and I think this is going to be a good game.
I think
out of all of them left, especially in the Flag A, this is going to be.
All right, so now who do you like?
I'm going Hawkeyes on this one. I'm going Hawkeyes. I think I like their defense a lot. I know Pete is a winner. Week 8 matchup. They just played each other. Again, you can watch that on our archives. That's another game we did capture. And Hawkeyes won 30-26, so it was a close game then. Only, 3 weeks ago? So this is going to be another close game.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
The difference in style between Tony and Pete.
Okay.
Now, Tony is a mobile quarterback.
Yes.
Who doesn't break the line of scrimmage all that often.
No, he doesn't. For someone who can run, that's true. For someone who can run and scramble around, he doesn't. Yeah, he looks to throw before he runs.
Pete Allegri breaks the line. Pete Allegri, I keep doing that.
You do.
Pete Velarde, who wears the Allegri pizza shirt. I'm sorry, Pete.
Hey.
We'll laugh about this sometime soon. But Pete will break the line of scrimmage.
He will, and he can scramble.
Will. And he can move, and then he does things that he'll fake a scramble step back.
Yes.
They like to do a lot of lateraling, a lot of pitching and things like that. Now, I don't know how conservative they're going to get in a game that's an elimination game.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, somewhere in this game, Pete's going to pull a rabbit out of his hat, and that's going to be the winning score.
That game, those
So I'm
two,
going
we're
Giants
filming
here.
that field too here this week. We're also going to get Hackensack grass.
Those are two great
I mean, not
games.
grass. Hackensack turf, and we're getting Waddesing. Sorry, other teams. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way it goes. But everybody got on camera this year, so there's no. Everybody was captured and viewed, which is a good job by you and Tom.
Yeah, Tommy.
Tommy did a great job.
Yeah,
He
doing
really
a great
did
job
a
out
great.
there for
And
us.
he's a great film guy, great film editor. Even throws in his commentary on
Yeah,
the game
yeah.
while you're a little.
Which
voice
is good, you know, because
Or,
sometimes,
Well, you want to know
the,
if you're watching a game, and you know I'm surprised, and you know if you think about this, it's really amazing. The game lasts 90 minutes.
right.
The game itself,
It's 12 minutes.
it seems like it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah. If
All
that,
the nonsense
if
in
that.
between, if that, but
Yeah.
you're
Well, it's a
at-
running clock. You know,
we're getting every play.
we are. We
We're
are.
filming every play. So.
We are. Some get left out on silly little.
Well, we don't like to tape confrontations either.
Yeah.
It's not good. So that's a wrap, Mike.
Yeah, man, for this week.
Happy Thanksgiving next week. They get the Turkey Bowl coming up. And I have a feeling we're going to be bombarded with last-minute sign-ups on
Let's hope.
Championship
Let's
Sunday. JT, a little disappointed. And he wanted me to do something else. Guys, the Winter League is coming up, and I'll tell you what, it really looks like, if you read Farmers' Almanacs or whatever, that we're not going to have that tough a winter.
Okay.
And, you know, you sit around basically after the fall season ends, you're going to be sitting around till March 8th before we start up again with
Right.
the Spring League.
All right.
So, man, get out there and run around and play a little
There you
bit.
go.
If the weather holds up, it's not going to be much colder than it is right now.
Yeah.
We play on turf fields the entire season.
There you go.
The entire
You know,
winter
you can mix
season.
up the teams a little bit, you know?
And have
like-
some fun. Go out
Yeah.
and run around for an hour and a half and enjoy it. So
This is the rec league of the rec league.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get to have the fun in the winter.
yeah.
Serious
and there's
times.
no, and you know, and they're offering right now. They're offering every segment of play. So if you get enough teams to sign up, JT will put something together for guys that want to play. He'll make it work like he always does.
Yeah, man.
Takes a lot of flack, but
He does. He does a lot there. A lot of
but,
behind the scenes.
Well,
that
we
don't
help him
even
out
know.
with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all right.
He does.
So good luck to all the teams left.
Yep.
And we will not be filming until the week of the
Championship.
championship week.
Yes.
We're going to take a week off because no one's going to be interested in us with turkeys on the table.
No. Hey,
Unless they call them turkeys at the table.
There you
But,
go.
yeah, that's a great segue too.
See that?
So enjoy it. Good luck to the teams. We'll
Amen.
see you back in, I don't know, 2 weeks, I guess, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. With our championship picks, and we should have some fun.
Yep.
Again, great. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your families.
Are you in need of a new haircut? Tired of the same barbershop? Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive for our family experience. We have 45 years of business experience in haircutting. We offer the basic hair trimmings as well as stylings. No reservations, walk-ins only. Come on in and see Denise, Monica, and Sal. The number's 201-327-7037. 6 Church Street in Ramsey on the corner of Main and Church. Our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 to 6. Thursdays, 8:30 to 7:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. Closed on Mondays and Sundays. Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive.